continuing with my plague theme, I wanted to show you Pathologic 2. I'm gonna get started here. So I started playing this game, and it is wild. It is very, very trippy. And so rather than continuing in the middle of what's going to feel like nonsense, I'm going to start at the beginning so that you can see that it's nonsense from the start. I probably have never played a game that felt so much like, I mean, it's very poetic. It's intentionally off-putting. And it's weird, but it's also highly original, and I feel like I've never played anything quite like it. So I'm playing this during the coronavirus lockdown, and Death Crow is pointing out that he's in Connecticut. He says that they're not on lockdown there. But we are on lockdown here in Seattle, so, I'm kind of quarantined in my house, me and my family. Been working from home every day, and Undead Labs is surprisingly well set up for working from home. Not surprisingly, I mean, we've got a really good IT staff who got us all going, but I guess I should say unusually, not surprisingly, but unusually well set up to work from home. And so, we've still got updates coming out regularly, that sort of thing. Okay, so I start Pathologic in a room, a dark room, full of chairs, and a door I can't open. That's creepy. Maybe I go this way? Oh, hello, who are you? Feels like some kind of theater. Yeah. Now, I knew that was going to happen, but that is the reaction that I had when I first saw it. I'll pull up the volume here to make sure you can hear these characters talking when they talk. Anyway, so, he decided to badly in a play, and I'm like, that's not for you. And I'm like, we did fine. And he's like, that's not for you to judge. I'm like, it's not our fault you put us into these inhuman conditions. And then the lights go out. That's one reason to have the volume up, so you can hear these creepy screams of the damned. Lots of noises. We're still loading, so I can't move from this spot yet. This game does feature loads whenever you're moving from interiors to exteriors, or changing locations. You have to kind of get used to it. So, we were just playing A Plague Tale: Innocence, and that was a grim game. I think this game might actually give it a run for its money, though. This room full of wailing sick people. Many of them apparently dead. Oh,
Why
gosh.
are you looking at me like that? I don't bite.
Turns out the birds aren't birds at all. Want to know what they are? Lean down, I'll tell you. Lower. Lower now. They're fingers. Did they tell you that? Yes, this is a direct quote. We're not birds. We're fingers. That's why people call them executors. Are you tired? Want me to relieve your headache? Go ahead. Not like you can actually do it. What is she talking about? What birds? That was a question I had for myself the first time I played. Then I came upstairs and I was like, oh, okay. These are the birds. Right. How is it there's only one of them? And all of these shadows. Hi there. Kind of reminds me of the Skeksis. So, want to receive your payment? Well, everyone will get paid what they're due in the cathedral. That's where the final choice will be made. By whom? The authorities. Fitting. So, when you first start the game for the very first time, you are warned, this will make no sense. Bear with us, basically. You know, my journal, which tells me, you know, that I've got a thought about the cathedral. Here's the map, so I'm trying to get to where the cathedral is. I'm here. I gotta get from here to there. Well, that doesn't seem too bad. That seems kind of short. That's actually a pretty big town. I'm actually, given the fact that this is actually a pretty, this is an indie game, the world is surprisingly big and varied. I mean, it seems to be. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's a tunnel that's just faking it, but it feels like it's pretty large. So I'm walking through all these they've got like tents set up, hospital tents, which is a thing that's happening in my town right now. So yeah, it tells me I can open the map, and it shows me where I'm trying to go. If I hold LB, it brings up this compass that shows me which way I need to walk. Hey there, dude. Alright. I was impressed the first time I played this at how well it led me exactly where I needed to go to see what I needed to see. Oh. So it looks like they're trying to control the populace and facing some resistance. This soundtrack is real serious. Move along, Doctor. Nothing to see here. Work as usual. Who are these people? They're looters. Like I said, it's work as usual. You do your job, we'll do ours. You should let them go. A couple less, a couple more, what does it matter? Alright, so... yeah. This game is grim. Oh. Mon Prince just reminded me I need to change the game description. It looks like I'm claiming this is a Plague Tale Innocence, which it is not. It is Pathologic. So, when my daughter came over and saw me playing this game earlier, she read the title, and she was like, Pathologic? Is this like a game where you travel and there's logic? It's logical? You take the logical path? And I was like, no. This game has no logical path. These faces leaping at me just never gets normal. Stop talking to me. I know where you're going. Want a piece of advice? What, you're alive? Heed my advice. You think she loves you? You think she's a friend and he's a foe because he brought in cannons? Don't talk to her first. Talk to him. Bayarla Saba? Bayarla Saba? I'm not sure what that means. And now I need to go. So it says talk to him first, not her. I originally forgot that by the time it was useful, but now I recognize what it means. And they're setting people on fire. Yeah, this is not a good place to be. Where's this cathedral? That way. Alright. Let's just get there as soon as we can. At first, the first time I played through this, I thought this was the cathedral. No, this is just where somebody's sleeping. Oh man, this is just... ugh. Honestly, scenes like this and scenes in movies like Contagion or 12 Monkeys or, you know, there's all kinds of different stories like that, actually kind of make me grateful that the coronavirus isn't worse than it is. I mean, it's pretty bad, and it's going to take a lot of work to try to stay ahead of it and minimize its impact, but, you know, it is possible for viruses to be so much worse. And this is the kind of world you could live in. So, weirdly, there is an invisible wall right here that is stopping me from approaching these two highly creepy children. Honestly, if there hadn't been an invisible wall, I might have just stayed away because of the way they look. And then, okay, some kind of wolf is in there with that girl. I can't do much about that. So, okay, so this is the cathedral. And that's something up ahead. So the map calls this the polyhedron. Apparently it looks like this. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's the polyhedron. But this is the cathedral. Thank you for the light. So yeah, whenever you go into an interior, there's a bit of a load. But once it loads, it's actually seamless. Okay, so this is what the woman on the bridge was talking about. If I talk to her first, that's bad. I should talk to him first. This is actually what I did originally, but it wasn't because of her message.
The Inquisitor and I haven't held counsel against protocol. I place my trust in the doctors.
Is this the doctor? This is the doctor. What do you want? We can cure the disease. I know how. Proof? I didn't have time to collect it. No, that sounds weak. It's not exactly scientific. Our people have a different approach. So I come from a people that has, like, different medicine. What is this nonsense? State your name and occupation. Artemi Barak, surgeon. I see. Give me a reason to call off the bombardment. You have one chance. Okay. I forgot which one I said originally. I might have said that we know how to make a serum. No, wait, no, I think this is what I said. I'm thinking about the war hero. Let me try the serum claim. No, Brock. If you told me you had 3 tank cars of that panacea and an army of doctors from the capital ready to administer it, that would have convinced me. As it stands, there's no going back. It's too great a risk. We've only had 12 days. It's not enough time. But that said, any statement that has a diamond by it, I think, will end the conversation.
Needles and pins, buttons and tins, knives and skins.
You're weird, lady. Okay, why have you come? You now decide the town's fate. Now, let me tell her that we can fight the plague. The plague, not the outbreak. Who cares? We're already deciding everything without you. You've come uninvited. What did you decide? Who are you to demand reports from us? A backwoodsman, a self-taught doctor practicing barbaric traditional medicine. Oh, but I know what you are. You're the person I was very wrong to put my hopes on. The person who let me down. Out, now. I know where to get the ingredient for my serum. We can produce it. Hey, you over there, seize this man and throw him out. Aglaya, listen to me. Are you gonna throw me out? No? Okay. Okay, but this guy with the play is suddenly here. What's up?
They are, to put it bluntly, both puerile and deluded.
Puerile?
A tough crowd.
I've always heard that pronounced puerile. Puerile? Yeah, maybe that's right. That's probably right. I mean, you know, this guy clearly knows what he's talking about. So you insist upon a second attempt, huh? Stubborn. Not a second, a first one. Alright, let's roll then. Imagine that the last train has not yet left the station. Don't be late. Alright, let's roll. So, what I think is happening is that's the future. Or that's where we could end up with this plague. But I think I'm being sent back in time? Maybe? Maybe I'm starting the story over? Maybe this whole thing is like a flashback, or that was a flash forward. Oh, hey, Deathgrove, thanks for joining me. Good luck on your stream. Glad your update finally finished. So, apparently I am Artemi Barak, a surgeon, coming back to my hometown, summoned by a disturbing letter from my father. I don't know if it can be disturbing as everything else in this game. On the way home when it all begins. So I'm camped out on a train car? Well, hello? Oh, of course. That's what you find in a train car. Hey there, guy. Ooh. How did you get inside this coffin? Oh no, he's asking me how I got inside this coffin. You're the one in a coffin. So I was hiding. From whom? Death? Yes, and people too. It's a bit early for me to show my face. A bit too early. Then get back inside your hiding place. Whatever, dude. Got my place over here. You got your place over there. I guess he's calling this train a coffin? Oh. Yeah, because maybe we're going to crash. Okay, so hold RB, choose my lamp. Oh, I just unchose it. There we go. Press Y to light it. Did you see that? I had a little bar at the top of the screen that said immunity on it. Okay, so not going that way. Is it what? The train is full of coffins. All right. And now what is going on? Right. I mean, I've seen this before, but that's still my reaction. Oh, okay. Not a steer then. Hey guys, what's up? Railroads are beautiful. They always lead to one place you can't turn from. And, except when there's a silly mistake like this crash. Dying just to escape fate. Stupid. Boring. What is that monster? Ahead or behind? Behind me. That is Boss Tarak, a creature of steppe legends from which the world was created. What was he trying to achieve here? Stupid. Life can never prevent death. What's ahead then? Why the fires? As you can see, the blood no longer flows in this artery. There's a clot. You're a doctor, aren't you? Do you have medicine with you? What clot? What are those black flakes? How should we know? You're the doctor, not us. Go and see. We're only ensuring no other trains are derailed. We'll fix yours once the beast leaves the tracks. I'll go on foot then. Somebody's waiting for me. Do. Down the tracks. Chugga, 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 chugga. Wait, oh, wait. Okay, so I had that immunity bar in the upper left corner. It got replaced by an infection bar, and then I collapsed. And now I'm back in the train, and I've got some more immunity? Sure, let's talk. Want to share secrets? You first. I'm worried people won't be happy to see me in the town. What if they shun me like some mutt and slam doors in my face? What if my toll is too small? I could fail to meet my goal, but maybe this is only anxiety. Yes, I can do it. You don't look like a tax collector. They ride first class. Not really. Your turn now. Be honest, and your fate will change. That's how it goes. I'm worried about my father. I'm a surgeon. I can be a good doctor. Nah, you suck. I'll go surgeon. You want to play? Sure, I'm game. What game are we playing? I actually forgot what happens next. Awesome Twitch Dude asks what my favorite movie is. Hard to say. I think my usual answer to that is Children of Men. The thing I admire about that movie most is how it manages to convey hope in the face of such despair. Like it's like they amp up the despair as much as they possibly can in order to challenge themselves to make you feel hope under the worst possible circumstances. It's pretty impressive. So I'm in a house full of coffins and doors. Hey guys, what's up? Okay, you can just how are you guys doing? Oh, okay, all right. What about you? Hey there. Are you just? Yeah. Oh, okay, right. Sure. Hey, are you gonna turn into a monster? No? Someone heavy. I hear heavy steps in the dark. I can't see you. Are you deaf? No, I'm a doctor. What's wrong with you? Water. I'm so thirsty. I need a drink of fresh water. Please bring it to me. Where do I get it? Outside in the yard. Hard to talk. Wait for me. Alright. So I happen to know that I need a bottle if I want to get the water. So I'm going to loot her closet. Okay, so there's a really weird thing about the way the inventory works. Right over here, I'm over on the left side looting. I select the thing to loot it. Oh wait, it didn't happen. Oh, the thing that usually happens didn't happen. Okay, yeah, so I move down to the next drawer. This is right. So I loot the drawer. I take the bottle. Now there's nothing left on the left side, so I immediately move over to the right side. And I usually get confused. Like I think that the thing I've got highlighted now is another thing I can loot, but it's not. That's just something in my inventory. So, okay, wait, that's got a weird guy behind it. This is where we want to be. Alright, so let's fill up our water bottle. We should get a drink, too. How many bottles do I have? Okay, there we go. What? More wolf people? Gah. Each has 2 eyes and 2 ears. Most have 1 nose and 1 mouth. Riddle me this, if eyes and ears were switched, what would be right? If noses and mouths were switched, what would be fixed? Did you kill him? Answer the question, Kalaya. Or Kayala. You're a stepman, you must know the answer. But I don't. Then be on your way, Kayala. People don't kill people. Is that man alive, then? So this game feels very Russian to me. I don't know if it's actually Russian or Eastern European, but the fact that it takes place on the steppe, I'm a person from the steppe. My name is Artemy, which feels like a Russian name. If you take a name that kind of vaguely sounds Greek, and then you have it end with an E sound instead of like an is sound, it usually sounds Russian to me. Hey, dude. Thirsty, fellow traveler? Not me, someone else. There's water in a wooden barrel behind you. You walked past your goal. Not for the first time, and certainly not for the last. I saw the light. I thought it invited me here. Like a moth. The train was in my path. Okay. Well, I think we've done that. Let's go and give this water to this sick woman. But yeah, the other thing that makes it Russian is that I'm spending a lot of time just soaking in a sense of existential dread. Which is exactly what, oh, what? I don't think I noticed that last time. Is everybody coffins? Everybody's coffins. See, I just feel like I've stumbled onto somebody's crazy performance art piece. Like, I'm just this, like, Russian guy who's wandered into somebody's... Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, of course. Right. Can I scooch by you guys? Oh, I didn't even notice that guy for a second. Get out of my face. This is too late at night. Everything's freaking me out. Yeah, a dream. I hope it doesn't come true. So you want to meet your dad? Yes. It's like everybody knows exactly what I'm doing. Good for you. Leave me alone. It's like everyone here has creepy secret knowledge about my life. And now I'm here. This entire game so far feels like some weird, trippy dream. Like, who are these people? Like, I guess, are these step people? Are the people behind the weirdos step people? Like, I don't know what's happening. Let Mother Bardo caress your step, Colboon. Or no, it's Colbuon. I think it's Colbuon because of that diuresis. You haven't forgotten your people, have you? Bayarla, Colbuon. Do you have a good heart? Who's the judge? We hear earth with our hearts. The heart has a pulse, so does earth. If they sing in harmony, you hear the language of earth and herbs, the language of warmth and cold. Look, Tanker, and listen. Whose words are all around? What does earth say? This is just my inner voice. A lot of time has passed. You were gone. You forgot many things. Your heart is spoiled, Katanga. Let's see if it's rotten. How can you see that? The fight will show. Whose heart is keen? Who hears the unheard words? You will see my heart. The kin's blood runs through me. I was never torn from my people. Neither was I. Alright. Yeah, let's just hit this person. Boom. Alright. Out of stamina. No, the stamina. Yeah, I know. Is he gonna come back? It's not gonna come back. There we go. Okay. I'll hold LT. There we go. Alright. Punch you in your face. Oh, ow. Hey. Not all attacks can be blocked. Oh, okay. So kicks. Ugh. My punches have the power of kicks. Okay, so stamina comes back faster when you block. Good to know. Spill his blood. Oh. Get off me. Alright. Oh, ow. Okay, get away. There, okay. I couldn't block for a second. I think that when he kicks me, I can't block. Ow. Yeah, I can't block for a bit. So I think that uppercut will break his block. Will also leave him vulnerable to follow-up hits, which is nice. Oh, okay. Fine. Nope, stop it. Stop hitting me. Oh, gosh. Right when I feel like I'm ready to attack, he always does that move on me. I'm gonna die. Oh, he's surrendering. Oh, screw you. Yeah. Exchange hearts. Okay, so we're gonna trade. They think this is a trade screen. So I'm gonna add his heart to the trade. Oh, there's a deficit. I gotta add my heart to the trade. This is how we learn how to use the trade system. We're swapping hearts. I don't know what's going on. Okay. And now we're back on the train. Like, what is happening? Are you relieved? Oh, yes. Can't wait to get there. Just can't wait. Feels like we're riding in circles. Well, it was nice passing the time. Good luck with your father. I'm sure he can't wait. Yeah, good luck to you, too. Yeah, okay. I forgot that happened. I think...
Son, Anthony, I write to you after so many years apart, in the hopes that you may find a way to return to us. Something worries me. I fear a difficult trial approaches. I hope that your studies have proven fruitful, and that you have achieved great skill as a surgeon. Such skill might be of use here. I remain the only physician in this town, and you know that I am growing old. I need an assistant.
Alright, well, obviously, as a State of Decay player, I'm going to loot the heck out of this entire house. So I did all of that looting in that other place, and it was just a dream. None of the stuff I got was real. As far as I know, this stuff also not real. And is someone laughing? So many drawers. Let's take everything in the drawers. So yes, you see, I keep accidentally almost using the stuff in my inventory. Are you laughing at me? Someone laughing at me? I kind of like this drawer display, though. Infected blood and a rusty scalpel. Yes, obviously. I want all of those things. I feel like I've entered more rooms than this place should have room for. Ugh. Ah! I feel like I was grabbed by something. After the intro, the game will no longer autosave. Find places to save manually. Okay. Are we done with the intro now? I appreciate that Round of the Cord got my community reference earlier. Yep. Ugh. So I don't know how long I'm going to play, because the main reason to show this game is to show you how trippy it is. I don't actually want to go through and like reveal all the secrets or whatever on my stream. It seems like it's a game that really is about trying to surprise you. At least that seems to be one of their major tactics, is trying to come up with ways to sort of shock and surprise you. So I feel like I'd be doing the game a little bit of a disservice if I just tried to play the entire thing and just show you every single, like, you know, little jump as birds appear out of nowhere. And also, this loading screen is very long. And I gotta keep talking to fill the silence. Cannot bear a silence. That is one of my key personality traits. If you were rolling me up as a character, that would be one of my disadvantages? I don't know. Having a part of your brain devoted to filling silences all the time does help when you're a streamer. At least it helps keep you from accidentally stumbling into a bunch of dead air. It does make it harder for me to read the chat, however, because I end up getting off into conversations with myself, and make it a little bit harder to converse with other people. Okay, can hear the audio from the incoming level, so we must be getting close. It is almost 2 in the morning. I think I will take this at least until 2 in the morning, and then maybe we'll call it quits. Let's see. Raneth Cord says, better filling silence than having a bird head. Oh my gosh, I realize this is the second game I've streamed tonight where someone has a bird head. Because when I played Wildermyth, that also has a bird head. I meant for today to have a kind of a plague theme. I did not mean for it to have a bird head theme. And some dead people. And a sick person? Some kind of sick, anyway. And then that image is gone. What even is this game? Here's a montage of images. Am I supposed to fight this guy? Well, there's some music. And now I'm... What? Wait, so did I just kill these people? Did I kill them? I'm frozen in place while it, apparently it's loading the rest of the level, I'm not sure. So did these people come after me with a knife and I killed them? And they showed those images out of order. Like, at first it showed me standing over these bodies, I guess. Then it showed how they approached me. Like, somebody's being very, very arty. Hey there. Oh, you can be talked to?
The worst is yet to come.
You hit hard for a hunchback. But whoa, boy, you screwed up. Those 3 guys are dead. I saw you do it, too. You're gonna be in serious trouble. What kind of doggy are you? I'm a watchdog, and I watch out for your soul. No, wait, I'm a guide dog. I'm gonna guide your soul to its rightful place when you die. Huh. I'll definitely die if I don't stop this bleeding. If only I had a bandage. Here you go, a tourniquet. Used to be my leash, but it seems you need it more. Thanks, you're a nice kid. Man, you really have some anger problems, don't you? Zing, pow, blam, 3 guys dead. This ain't the right way. Ain't how we do things around here. Kid, around here isn't anywhere special. But this town is special. I mean, the folks are ordinary, but the town... I know, I was born here. Well, you gotta be nicer. I'm not gonna say the dialogue line where I act like I think this guy is normal. This guy is obviously not normal. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you. Jeez. Stay from my way. You can speak to some people a few times in a row. Press LB to check. Okay, so we can talk to him
When
again.
the cat's away, the mice will play.
The one with the knife was Carrick, a leather worker. Not gonna cry for him. That guy was nuts. Was it an ambush? How long were they waiting for me? They weren't waiting for you. I think you were an accident. Who was the real target? I don't know. Rumors going around that someone else got murdered tonight. Guess I should sniff around and find out. Who knows? Maybe it's true. Hope it isn't. This town's seen enough blood for one day. Okay. Oh, more of the birds. What? Go away. Go away, birds. Want none of your nonsense. Oh, great. I'm supposed to talk to them. Holding down LB reveals what it's supposed to do. Oh, wait. I guess I'm supposed to go that way, so I don't need to go down into that tunnel or whatever it is. Well, Barack, you're nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. How do you know my name? I know everything. Part of the unfortunate job. I've got your whole journey laid out here. What sort of journey is it going to be? It's not pretty, Barack. Really? Why? You've been bashed on the head several times, and the locals' fists are heavy, and one of those 4 stab wounds looks deep. Significant blood loss, too, and local climate's unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have any heart conditions? My heart's too soft. Your health is a mess. I'm guessing you haven't eaten in several days, and you didn't sleep last night, did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical, too. I wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So what's your plan? If I'm to die, whatever. Oh, fatalism looks cute on you. Better not to make proclamations like that without gritting your teeth. Problem is, your teeth have almost been knocked out, so clenching your jaw is hard. Fatalism is much more fun when you got options, isn't it? Piss off. Welcome back home, Morden. You've been away for a while. You probably don't remember the heady scent of twire in the air. Do you know why you got attacked? No clue. The whole town is looking for a murderer. Very important, respectable man was killed last night. The townfolk loved him better than some children of their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. Who's killed? You knew the victim less than you thought, and more than most. Don't worry, you'll learn more soon, but I personally can't divulge that sort of information. Investigator's privilege. So you're an investigator. Aren't we all? Everyone lies, so you can only get to the bottom of things by using your brain. That's what your father used to say. It's an actual quote from him, by the way, because I happen to know him, and we got even better acquainted today. How about you? Did you two argue too much? Why do you care so much, Bird? Indeed, old Isidore Barak was the exemplar of a true doctor, and a true human being, if a miserable one. Do you honor your father? He's the reason I returned. He summoned me. Nothing's a threat to him anymore, trust me. Maybe dishonor, but even that's unlikely. You're a man of obligation, after all, aren't you? Runs in the family, why? Whatever, that bit's not important. Time is short. Oh, by the way, Barak, time is important. Be careful how you spend it, and be aware that you don't have much left. I know. A few more minutes, your colleague already said. Well, a little more. I intend to live to 80. You got less than 2 weeks, Barak. 12 or so days. Ooh, 12 days sounds familiar. I'm a specialist, so use your time well, and hurry home. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. I don't like you very much. Alright, here we go. So Busy Coroner just joined the chat and has got some insights for me. So first off, points out that that in real life, plague doctors from medieval times had these bird head masks that they would wear. And that is true. I'm pretty sure that is what these are meant to evoke. The previous game that I played, Plague Tale Innocence, also takes place during the Black Death. I don't know if they've got any plague doctors with the long masks. They certainly have them in Assassin's Creed and all kinds of other places. Busy Coroner also says, yes, you killed them. Acknowledges that I did, in fact, kill that group of people that met me in the train. So Busy Coroner says the reason why that was done in a cutscene and not in real life, because in the actual game, 1 versus 3 is practically impossible to win. Yeah, I had a big problem trying to fight just that one person that I was tasked to fight during the tutorial. Raneth Court asked if I'm at a furry convention, because we got people in the wolf masks, we got people in those bird masks. I don't think furries are actually as creepy and foreboding as these folks. They're very welcoming and open-minded people. So, no, this does not feel like a furry convention. Let's see here. Busy Corner says, this game's lore is largely based on ancient myth, and ancient myths do love their furries, he says. Or at least, ancient myths do tend to love people and animal hybrids, people, or animals who play the roles of intelligent characters. Or just having animal characters without explaining why you have animal characters. No world building saying, justifying them. Ooh, I can run. Could I run before? Could I have been running just madcap through this entire world, this entire time? Who are you people? Mustache of doom. Okay. She must be offended or ashamed. She's free to go. We told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know, we were respectable. We only checked her legs. It's mandatory. She had normal human legs, so free to go. And there she stands. You checked her legs? What for? Neither clay nor bone. She's a normal living girl, not a shabnak. She doesn't have gem legs like that one character that I had in Wildermyth. And so she's free to go. Yet she doesn't. She must be offended. The steppe people have odd morals. They don't fear death. They refuse to cut a body and are ashamed of strange things. What's shabnak? A shabnak, a creature of steppe legends. They say Earth disgorges it, and it steals a woman's form and goes around murdering folks. It's all silly, of course, but we have an order to check, so we do. Who ordered this? We're the Sabarovs people. Each of the 3 houses assigned someone to look for the monster. the Olgimskis, the Kanes, of course, and obviously the Sabarovs, the latter being us. Who might you be, sir? Wait, what monster? A steppe creature, a golem, a clay wench. Oh, this whole thing, right. Bone or clay, right, I remember the tale. Are they talking to her? Does seem to have normal legs. Of course, can't really tell. Alright, do I have my map? I do. Oh wait, is this the same town? Yeah, there's the cathedral. There's the theater or hospital that I started at. There's the polyhedron. So yeah, same town. Interesting. Much smaller buildings though in this area. So I'm just wandering around, I guess. Actually, before I get to, I mean, maybe this is the moment. It is past 2 a.m. Maybe this is where I should sort of, it looks like the game is opening up a little bit, giving me a little bit more freedom of movement, more freedom to explore. And I think this is kind of, you know, it told me that the intro was ending, you know, that I needed to start. It was not going to autosave anymore. I was going to need to find opportunities to save. It looks like they're kind of opening up into the real game experience. So I'll probably quit pretty soon, now that I've kind of given, you know, shared the intro, because I don't want to be sort of going through and revealing every secret of this game. Of course, I don't know the secrets. Maybe there's not a lot to it. What is this, though? Oh, this guy. Not talking to me this time? Okay, whatever. Who are you guys? You are creepy, is what you are. These folks who've been appearing in my dream, I assume that they must be like, are they stagehands? Gah. Grigory's reflection. Even in a handcrafted town like this, there's an underground, a rat's nest, at odds with the law, at odds with good morals. People come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Who are you? A reflection. Call me his conscience, if you will. Griefs? You know my master. He's your friend. He hasn't changed much since you last saw him. He's always loved to live on the edge. Never was a stickler for rules. But he was never truly vile or cruel. Yet he has changed. He wants to seem a kingpin, a king, a local tsar of his own small turf. Wants to seem, not be. Play a big wheeler dealer. But that's not who he really is. He just... playing pretend? Don't make me laugh. Would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? He's playing a dashing scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling. Well, why? He's worried that blood started to spill now, and it was probably spilled by his men, people who rubbed shoulders with him, hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze was his doing. How do you even know he has a conscience? I am his reflection. Who else is to know what his heart is worried about? Touching. Perhaps he's partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with his talk of how any law is but chains that one must break in order to become free and truly human. But he never wanted bloodshed. Keep that in mind. Thanks, reflection. That's comforting to know. So I'm seeing this character, and that's like his conscience hanging over his shoulder. So this game it literally represents a lot of stuff that maybe would just be ideas, you know, floating somewhere in the subtext of a game. They just put stuff right out there. And it's like this game does, you know, it's introduced by a character who seems like the writer or director of a play, and this does feel like a play, in that they've got these people representing abstract concepts but coming on and speaking to you. You know, the dialogue screens they're lit like you might be on a stage. I don't know, it's interesting. It does feel like somebody has taken sort of the feel of sort of old-fashioned poetic theater and have tried to make a game in that vein. So anyway, I'm going to stop here, partly because I'm just exhausted. I need to go to sleep, but partly because this is a weird game, and it really, you know, works hard to surprise you, and the last thing I want to do is go and ruin a bunch of surprises. So that is Pathologic 2. Yeah, I had to explain to my daughter that pathologic means it has something to do with disease. It's a disease word. It's not, it has nothing to do with logic. And obviously, this game has very little to do with logic. Busy Corner says the game is really huge, so it's not a good pick for a casual check. Yeah, I get that. I feel like this game deserves a deep dive, and it's something that I can't possibly give right now. So, I'll leave that to the audience.